Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to Street Fighter bestie, and we're here taking a look at the artist mission. It's gonna be global, it's Saweetie. I am very intrigued on how this challenge is going to take place. I have an idea of which teams could possibly match her energy just based off of how they've been approaching the competition so far. So this is gonna be really cool. I'm ready, I hope you guys are. Let's go.
Mnet 월드 오브 스트리트 우먼 파이터 글로벌 아티스트 퍼포먼스 미션.
And I did read all of the I read all the descriptions before.
Too short. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. 8-inch heels, I be standing on business. Click, 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 standing on business. 4-inch nails, thumbing through big digits. Yeah, yeah. I got one question, daddy, what a cash app. Bundles in my Birkin, I don't do the cash app. Daddy, too short. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast.
Wow, they're having to do like an entire freaking song. What?
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Look, this is how you cut, now we breaking bad. This is A plus, you looking like a minuses. Allergic to the cabins, messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast.
Okay, cool. So I'm probably going to
여러분의 좋아요로 팀 재팬 오사카 오조개.
I'd say for this one, because they're so long, let's just do an overview of each one as we encounter them, right? So with Ojo Gang, I'm going to triple check what the description says because I know they have it in English. Okay, so they picked Minami because she was able to vibe well with the type of track that we're given. And what's really nice too is teams that have odd numbers work well for this mission, or they have an advantage because you already have an even number group of dancers to promote symmetry for your artist. So that's a nice little tidbit there if you have to work at full capacity with your crew. So from the top, they used the dumbbells because they went with the theme of working out. Now, I guess my question, I don't know if that's hold on. So this was a theme that they promoted for themselves here, right? So let's go ahead and touch on it. So we have different positions with the dumbbells to lift up, and I know they went with the glitter to help match the persona or the vibe of Saweetie, which is cool. Bring it down, they reset it up. I love the absence of movement with just the walk, showcasing tone setting with Minami is really nice. Now, I don't believe Saweetie's known as like a heavy dancer. I mean, I know she could probably pop off, right? But to the degree of complexity and syncopation that we're given here, I don't know if that will work in their favor. It looks really cool with them doing it together, but they would have to make some concessions. If Minami is supposed to be Saweetie, would Saweetie be like, I can't do that? I don't know. I think that's where the conversation would tie into for for the artist whenever we hear her commentary, whenever they get to see it, right? I like the shake it, so they bring the arms up, high, low. She's shaking it. It is a bit tricky to see if we're shaking the hips specifically or if we're supposed to shake the full body because the fur is also getting caught in that reverb. I like the look. They all look to the inside, which is nice. Sunglasses add a nice uniformity too. And then it goes, break your back. Boom, she sends it with the accent. And I like the poses on that's really cool. She goes minuses and we travel it down. Now it's all in English. Allergic to the cap, it's messing with my sinuses. So we have a ton of wordplay. Not as much, I would say some of our choices like how we frame to the inside, right? But a lot of these subtleties, I would say English speaking countries, so that would be US and Australia. Those two teams are going to have, once again, an advantage because they are fluent in English. They're going to understand, especially Motive, they're going to understand a lot of the subtleties and nuances of this track more because Saweetie's American. She's an American artist promoted in America. So we're going to have a more natural exposure to her than other countries would. Just like for us, K-pop is such a lived-in industry in Korea, whereas it's exported to America. If I'm making some sort of sense. So we're going to see that AG Squad and Motive are going to have more of an advantage on the wordplay musicality side. So the accents are interesting there. They melt it down. And yes, I'll even go ahead and include, yes, they'll probably have a translation. It still is not the same as a cultural nuance of a wordplay choice. So that's where I'm sitting on it. So I like that we have the two diagonals and she ends up getting sent across, and I like the camera pan over. She takes it up. Don't be acting camera shy, twin. Strike a pose, shake it. She striked a pose, so I did appreciate the strike a pose. Bend over, make your knees touch your elbows. Yeah, so I really like the switch there, accenting on the hips. That makes sense too. If you know Saweetie's discography, you wanna pop off in the club over it. You know, it's a vibe with your friends and you're living it up. And a lot of hips don't lie, right? So the usage of that is really smart. The sit down is nice. I'm a bother sipping bubblies in this bubble bath. And the chest accent is interesting out of there. Then I like that they all lift the legs up. She says wins and losses, and I'm writing out my memoir. So she does a kick, memoir, and then she ends up got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. Come on with the chest, and I like the opposition of levels there. We drop, so she hits it there, so we have just different dumbbell positions. Do I believe this is a successful, readable element? I feel like we would be asking some questions if we did not have a description going in. Now, does Saweetie have a description going in? Maybe. That I don't know, but I would say that's the kicker in this. It's a risk when you choose to establish a concept that's not point blank. It's a little bit niche and you need a description for it. That can work well for you because, Saweetie may be like, you know what, I love the fact that we have a concept already in play. They're intentional with their choice. Or like the opposite can be true. It's limiting how this can function in a videography or cinematic space too. So I see the double-edged sword on going with a high-risk concept like this, right? So they end up doing the X, they send the arms up and over. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. They look to the inside. She says life is too short. We grab, then we send it back, and then they're isolating. Does it end up covering up their shoulders? I do believe the dumbbells do. So that's gonna be a note that I would give that. So we end up repeating it. That ding, 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 not quite the most readable choice there. Now, also, we have to keep in mind with all of these, Mnet gets to choose how videos are edited. I don't believe our ladies do. So whether it's with Ojo Gang or Motive, AG Squad, or Bums Up, is there a chance that some take may be a better take from earlier on or later on than what we were given? There's always that. And we can't guarantee that whatever we're given as a global view is the same as what Saweetie gets. So we have to keep that in mind too. So the ISO syncopated there. So they end up shaking the hips. She has a full body moment. I do like the accent with the fur for all of them getting matched. Shake it, shake it, shake it. She goes 8-inch heels. With that, it could help to have a sense of looking at the feet, but they did do a sense of footwork, but that was a zoomed in camera. That little click clack, the switch off. So there's a lot of reliability on Manami or Saweetie to showcase a lot of the choreographic intention of the track, and that's where you're gonna get down to how well do you know Saweetie and the artist. Like, I don't know her as well as I know of other artists, right? So that's gonna be a huge thing to keep in mind. So I like the send in, I like the consolidation of the levels looks nice. She goes, yeah. She goes, uh-huh. We turn out of it. Let's go. Come on with the pickup. I got one question, Daddy. Where the cash at? She said, where the cash at? I see that. What's funny is I'm in Vegas right now for work. And there's casinos everywhere. So that hits a little bit closer than normal just because of what I'm surrounded by right now. That's so funny. I like bundles in my Birkin. I don't do the Cash App. Ooh, she said I want the bands. Give me the bands of Benjis, baby. Ooh. Pickups are nice. So they set it up, boom, and then they do the head. I need you on your tippy toes. So I like that she sends it over to the side. Really cool visual with the camera too. We get it reset, get it to the inside. She reaches when I pull up in the gang. We be looking like goals. Hey, I love that. They're Ojo gang. They fan it. They end up doing some shakes with the dumbbells. She's sitting down. I got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. And then we end up moving with our arm like we're driving, living our best life. We reset. They go. They move out to the side. She's having her moment. Time to blow the whistle. Kip up. Life is too short. Boom. Same thing as before, just different formation. And I do think that could have helped because some of us are just hovering and some are actually grabbing the sunglasses. I think actually grabbing would have made it a little bit easier to visualize. Take it fast. Come on, chest. When you're traveling it up, the look is nice. Shake it, shake it. Shake it fast. Take the arms out, bring it to the inside. You send it to the side. Come on now. Then they take it ding ding with the fingers. Just cool. A plus minus. So they point the guns, they send them off. So it's a nice little triggering moment with Minami in center there. I like the speed change coming from the dancers, and then we end up having a little moment. Don't be camera shy, twin, strike a pose. So they end up having a frame for her. She goes strike a pose, boom. We open it up and around, and then it looks like we have our timing a little bit off right here. Fast, boom. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Travel it back, send it out, down. Can I just say I don't think many of our girls here choreograph for artists. Like, that's not a main thing they do. I could be so wrong on that, but like, you got battle dancers, you got professional dancers in leagues, you got dancers who are part of, they have a troupe of dancers that normally get booked out. Not really. Here's an artist, we're going to be making a skeleton crew for them. It's a very different skill set that's being tested here, right? I would say everyone gets their flowers. Even before I even watch them, we're going to find some areas where we're seeing immense growth. Like the fact that we're able to have this type of experience, they could be so proud, truly. They send the arms, and they end up boom, boom, pulsing it down. The knock is cool, switch it up. And it goes shake it fast, and send the arm up. Come on with the head is really nice, and then they send it with a hinge. Feature moment for Minami again. So I can see the pros of it being a lot of dense choreography for, Saweetie, or that could also be a negative thing where Saweetie's like, I can't do that, all of that, right? So the sin is nice, like all this here, boom, ding, 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 like all of that. Syncopated is fun, and they end up sending it low, and they bring it up, shake it. The switch off is also really nice. And then they go shake it fast with a fun little Ojo gang finish. It's cute. They're cute. They should be proud of the product that they came up with, for sure. All right, next up we got Team Motive. It is Kaidi, and they selected her, if I'm remembering in the description, it's because Kaidi matches Saweetie's vibe best, which I'm like, hey, that's the best way to do it. And then they said the reason, their intention of the choreography is to basically make it to where Saweetie would want to do it herself. So we're here for this. Let's go.
Shake it, baby, shake it fast. Look, this is how you cook, now we break it back. This the A+, you looking like a minus. Allergic to the cap, it's messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin, strike a pose. Bend it over, make your knees touch your head and go. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. I'm a bother sipping bubblies in this bubble bag. Wins and losses when I'm writing out my memoir. Got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. It's a celebration, baby, now let's pop the cork. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 8-inch heels, I be standing on business. Click, 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 standing too short. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Look, this is how you cook, now we breaking back. This a A plus, you looking like a minuses. Allergic to the cat that's messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast.
Oh, I saw that. Wow, that was,
여러분의 좋아요로
they did a
팀
great
USA
job.
모티브를 응원해 주세요.
They did a great job. I mean, it matched, you know, to the degree of advantage that we were. For me, it's a very safe assumption to have because you have an American artist coming in, and she's very well known for a lot of her tracks in the discography in the pop scene. So I think this is they did a really good job embodying the vibe of the track and Saweetie's tone that I can go off of at least, and the nuance of the scene in which her tracks operate, which is so fun. All right, so from the top we go. Let's see here. Boom. So for me, I don't mind the simplicity of the fits. We got the jean with the white top. I love the hair. Marley eats with her hair. I love that everybody gets it down. She has some subtlety. Da, da, da. So you have the bump, bump. So they hear, whoa, they match the guitar. Boom, boom, boom. And I think Motive did a really good job. Kaidi, in her feature of Saweetie, she didn't do too much. She's still, of course, engaged in movement, but she didn't do so much where it's reliant upon her to carry in the dance side, to carry the entirety of the routine, if that makes sense. So I love that, how you cook, and they send the arms up and out. Now, I really like what's going on in the LEDs. Did they have that with Ojo Gang? I don't think they did, right? Nah, they had a different background. So I'm going to be paying attention to that, because theirs looks like a lyric video version of Shake It, which is really cool. Anyway, they take the arms out, that A+, so I really appreciate Kaidi's deviation, but still incorporates herself within the choreography that the rest of the girls are doing. But note that it's not heavily syncopated or overly complex and polyrhythmic, which is what we were seeing with Ojo Gang. We're seeing it to where it does match Motive's intention of we want Saweetie to get up and do it herself. Like that, to me, this looks great and definitely can showcase that. And I like the minuses, so she accents with the hips and travels it up. Come on with the arm swings, and I like that we use it with just the arms in the first section, and then we incorporate the legs in the second section. Allergic to the cap, it's messing with my sinus. She goes, sinuses, come on, personality, we love it. But I like how they frame her. She exits the frame. Yeah, she's like, don't be acting camera shy. Strike a pose. The melts are nice. Touch your... I love that. I think it's... What is it? It says touch your elbows. Helios? I don't know what she's actually saying there. So I love that. So they go shake it, shake it, shake it. I love the head on that. Looks great. Shake it fast. She comes up. I love the eyelashes. Yes, ma'am. And I love how you have those who are assisting with a pops, pop, pop. They come to the front and now join in a little group with her. I'm a bother sipping bubblies, and I love the subtlety of the pull of the chest there. It's really cool. Straight line is nice, memoir, and then they're in a straight line, boom, nice and stable. She melts it, and I like the little cannon action on that too. They hit it through, they take it and send it high, and then they syncopate it, which is also nice. And I like how she joins in, send it off, and I like the opposition of the leg with the arm. And then she goes, boom, life is too short. And then body roll is nice. Yep. So we just go pop it, pop it, pop it, and hip. Boom, same thing. And we just, oh, no, they don't, it's not the same thing, so sorry. And then they, boom, hinge those hips around. You better pop it from one side to another. The rushes are nice. They flick the arms, creating a nice window change as well. We got 6 dancers, 1 feature. Nice. It works well. The brushes are nice. The swings are cool. Come on with the hair. She leans it back. 8-inch heels. I be standing on business. This whole section freaking incredible. I love it. The standing on business, that click, clack, come on with this. Now that's a really good way of deviating and accenting and working with what you got. I love it. The pulls are nice, and she's standing. I'm standing on business and they're on the ground. Really nice way. I love the 4-inch nails because the nails are here, so the hands are a focal point. And then thumbing through big digits, and then she goes over. Yeah, out of anything, that's an incredible section. Incredible section. They take the arms up. I love the dig on that. Now, I can see one thing be, are we standing around or just walking too much? I don't know. It's going to come down to preference at the end of the day with Sweetie. Whereas she wants that, I want to be challenged and give me a bunch of choreography. She may like Ojo's. Or on another coin, she's like, you know, I love the fact that the dancers are doing their thing and I get to vibe out and live my life. That she may tie more into motive. Those are where, you know, the subjectiveness really is going to come in here when the artist's preference. And don't do the Cash App, so we have the X, and then we're swaying it to match. We ain't doing Cash App. If you didn't know, Cash App is the equivalence of Zelle or Venmo. It's like an app that you can transfer money on. So, the swing the arms up and over. If the baddie, tippy toes that I love that we have in a Marley, I call him the dancer, but like Marley assisting on the pull up to the tippy toes. Like that's a fun way of showcasing the wordplay, panning it back to see it. Now, could Ojo control that? I mean, I really don't think a lot of these cameras shots when it comes to just the regular panning, it could be as controlled. I don't know though. Anyway, so they pick it up. I like to pick up with the hip on that and the leg. Travel it from one side to another when it's in losses, and I like that she's deviating it, but she's still matching what everybody else is doing. Notice though, even though I said that about Ojo Gang, we're not super reliant upon complexity to increase captivation. We're going off of charisma and stage presence, right? So come on, body rolls, travel to the inside. Body rolls nice. Travel the arms, bring it to the other side. Pop the cork, boom, and we pop the cork. Ooh, hold on, what do we do with the hands? Pop the cork. I wonder if we could have popped a cork or something along those lines. But that's okay, that is what it is. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle. Life is too short, boom. Now we have, I think with both Ojo and Motive, we have the choreography be unison for most of it, right? Could that have been a fun add-on? Could that have been where everybody does it and then we break off, possibly to help provide some separation from the very first course? That shake it fast. Yes, we have a different formation, which I appreciate. Like even there, we could have had an add-on. And we brush it high-low, shake it. I like that we are using the shake with the arm to help us with our transition. And it goes shake it fast. They swing the arms. She goes boom, boom, brush, brush. Let's go. And I think they're doing head on this. Yeah, come on, head. She's like, look. Now, this is really cool. Now, because she's holding this camera, what could have helped is if we had, we get to see the rest of our dancers on the sides as she ends up traveling through the column. Could it have been cool for them to get really close right here? Like have one on each side, like looking or interacting with her, and then they get brushed away. So you have a group of 4 to showcase the columns, and then you have 2 of our girls accent here in order to make it a little bit not she's holding the camera the whole time, because at a certain point she's here and now it looks like, okay, where she's still doing it. Like that works great, but I think it's because she's holding it the same way the whole time. There's no separation outside of, okay, she's holding and pulling so the girls can transition. It comes across more so that way in comparison to, oh, she's forcing my attention in like a captivating way. But that could just be a preference thing, and that is absolutely okay. That would be the only note I would give to that. And then, of course, they can't control this. I would have loved to have seen a pan from here. They pan it up, and they're all in position, but we can't control that in the editing side, right? You know what I mean? Like, if they move to it back, and they're all in position, and I bet that's how they have it set up. Come on, poses for days. She stomps it. Yeah, that's all fine. It's fun. So this is different. So we pop off, just like what we've done before. I like the different directions with the flicks. And they double it up, shake it fast. They bring it in, so it goes shake it. So it's more complex here in our outro. which is fine because we're not doing so much complexity. This is really the only time where we're really, really popping off on something that's polyrhythmic, which I think is, I think that's an appropriate challenge to have, honestly. And I like the send back is nice, and then we have the arm travel it up, and they go shake it fast. She brings it through, excuse me. We come back up, she sends it, head nod, and then we have a little moment, little communal moment. Come on now, travel it up. I like the every other, including our feature, nice and tall, and then everybody else gets low. And then they double it on that second one. So she goes to shake it. That was fun. Could have been interesting to see them all like party to like compliment our sweetie feature there, right? Where they're all like, yes, 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 ma'am, you know? But I don't mind it with the arms up to the chest. And then they all look at it right here. And she goes, what? And then, and then she wants to touch the butt. And she said, no. And they said, oh, so sorry. And she walks away. That was very competitive. They should be so proud of this, honestly. This is great, because even though they are operating at an advantage, it doesn't take away the impressiveness of having to structure something around one person. That means you have to research them, you have to understand their isms, understand what are things that they, you know, with this type of track, is this track something normal that they would bring? Is this something different? And will that influence how they approach what they're looking for with it, right? So it's really hard to kind of play that game, but they should be super proud of what they brought here. Okay, next up we got Bums Up. They have Lijang as Sweetie, and then they have theirs as a matching the vibe of Sweetie, of course, but they have a modernized Alice in Wonderland take to it. So once again, same note that I gave to Ojo Gang, I'm going to give to Bums Up even before we watch. It's a high risk, high reward kind of system to go with the concept established, because if you don't have a control or a say-so on what kind of concept gets delivered for a track, then that can work for or against you, right? So,
Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. Look, this is how you cook, now we break it bad. This the A plus, you looking like a minus. Allergic to the cap is messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. End it over, making knees touching heli Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby, shake it fast. I'm about to sipping bubblies in this bubble bath. Wins and losses when I'm writing up my memoir. Got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. It's a celebration, baby, now let's pop the cork. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 8-inch heels, I be standing on business. Click, clack, standing on business. 4-inch nails, thumbing through big digits. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Question, daddy, what a cash app. Bundles in my Birkin, I don't do the cash app. Daddy, I move it on your tippy toe. When I pull up with the gang, you be looking like gold. Wins and losses when I'm writing out my memoir. Got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. It's a celebration, baby, now let's pop the cork. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 Look, this is how you cook, now we breaking bad. This the A plus, you looking like a minuses. Allergic to the cap is messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 Shake it, baby, shake it fast.
Little applause at the end.
여러분의
He
좋아요,
said-
팀 코리아 범접을 응원해주세요.
Okay, so this one gave a very interesting vibes. It approached it very cutely, right? Which could be what Sweetie was feeling when she made this. Or it could be like, I've been there, and that's just not how I want to live in this track, right? So I could see this working for them or against them, right? For very similar reasons that I was giving to Ojo. With Motive, they gave an impression that they were very on brand. Could that work for them? I would say to the general public, yes, but we have no idea what Sweetie's thinking, right? So let's go from the top. So they had the opposite problem compared to the teams that we've seen. They have an even numbered team, so they're not going to have symmetry, but they worked to a degree with that, if I'm thinking of this correctly, right? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. From the top. It's interesting that we don't have our feature being the very first thing we see, but also, once again, beauty of preference. So I like that we have our, it was every other, and then everybody joined in together here. They look up, come on now. There you go, there's your zoom in. She goes, shake it. So we do a little shimmy. So we're opting more for the chest in comparison to the hips. Whereas, from my American culture lens, when I hear the word shake it, I will always think hips and the booty, because of the context of my pop music and hip hop music. A lot of times in those contexts, whenever they have certain word plays, they're talking about getting in a club and grinding it out, or like popping off and twerking, right? That's part of the culture, and I think that's absolutely fine to approach in that way, especially with an artist like Saweetie, because she can live her life, you know what I mean? And so that's what I noticed with both Ojo and with Bums Up, that they opted heavier on the chest, but with Motive, they were like, we know what she wants. And that's also what I'm noticing as a difference, which makes me so intrigued on AG Squad, what they're going to opt for, right? So she just ends up shimmying, which is fine, that little look. This is how you cook. And then she travels it forward. Yeah. The fits are also very interesting. But once again, I'm not super familiar with Saweetie, but I'm familiar with the scene of artists that she's with. And a lot of these fits don't equate similarly to what we're used to seeing in those spaces. Could that work for or against them? There's always that to consider too, right? The claps. Yeah, messing with my sinuses. We're accenting on our choices, but we're not quite diving into the wordplay. That is to be expected. Camera shy, she brings it out in. So on camera, we're noticing on that. On the camera, she travels it over. So that was a fun little pop off with the two over there. Yeah, elbows. She shows with the elbows, the haha. Then we get a little bit more intense, more with the chest. I'm a bother sipping bubbly. That was a cute little moment with the lift. Yeah, and then it goes, wins and losses when I'm writing out my memoir. And we're not doing any sort of mannerisms for writing. So a lot of action words are not being showcased in wordplay through this as much. The tripping was nice. She hit that in a really nice way. But she's also having a lot of density of content for her choices. She's syncopating, a lot of responsibility falls on her in the content side. Whereas what's different with Motive is that it was the stage presence that was held by the feature, as it should, but a lot of the dance delegation was, given to the dancers. So I think the balance was a little bit more appropriate for the artist in the Motive set compared to what we noticed in Ojo Gang and in Bums Up. But you're going to hear me say it once, I'll say it every time. We don't know what Saweetie wants, unless it's Saweetie herself and her manager or her director. And when they're in that room, we're going to find out what she really wants whenever we see it in the commentary. So, yeah, pop the cork. It's fun. They accent it out. They travel it in. They drop it low. So they melt it out. Boom. Nice little bass that we're hearing out of that. Then we shake it with the hips. So this was an interesting choice. Boom, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. So we were able to hear a different part of the music there, which is interesting, right? Now the question is, how sustainable is it for her to do this and sing? Because that's another thing too, is what kind of choreographic choices are you making depending on how she's sounding in those sections. That would be something that I think about, is what is the ratio of singing this live? Or the proportion of it, right? And some of these choices are cool, but not practical for Saweetie to sing live. She would have to modify it. A little shake it with the knees is cute. That shake it fast with the arms is nice. And then we shake it. I like the deviation out of that, which is cute. It's this party moment. She goes 8-inch heels. So she does the number 8, which is nice. Yep. And she goes standing on business. Ding, ding. We've already kind of had a little lift of the legs before, but not from this angle. That click clack. And I like how they all get sent back there. It's really nice. And then they hit it on business. And then come on, Cannon. And she goes thumbing through big digits. Yeah. So she's thumbing through the Benjamins, isn't she? It's nice. Yeah. And I love that we already have a visual of the phone that Motive did, and then you also see it here from Lee Jung, right? With thumbs up. It's cool. So they rotate it around. Da-da-da. I got one question. Yeah, she goes, one question, Daddy. Where they cash at with the hip. And Bergen. So there's a lot of, what? There's not a lot of, there's a lot of, hey, watch me sing this, not a I'm incorporating you as somebody watching on camera into this. It's kind of, I can't really place why, but with Motives, it gave the impression that I was a part of it. With Thumbs Up, it feels like I'm watching it. Now, that also comes down to how do we want our viewer to feel? Do we want them to feel like they're a part of doing it? Which also validates Motive's concept of they want Saweetie to be able to get up and do it herself. The fact that I felt like I wanted to be a part of that, I think helps with that, right? So the head's nice there. The pickup's cool. I pull up with the gang. Come on, gang. And then it goes looking like goals. Swing, swing with the arms. They double it up. And then they take it over. I like the stylized hands on the tail end of that. Little ponies to travel them in. She's tripping. I like that we have a different trip. It's cute. You know what, too? Is we're using our dancers as assistants, right, instead of narrators, which can help, or what's another way to word it, where you can take control as the feature. It's encouraged that you do that, but you don't want to have so much movement responsibility. You delegate that out, but you still are the main attention. But when you choose to have somebody be incorporated, they need to stand out in their way, but also it contributes to your standing out. So that little moment with the tripping was a really fun moment. Could they have had more like that? I think so. So they pop the court, come on with the hips, blow the whistle. Whistle, life is too short. I like the switch around on that. So she has it. So they're all in the corner. She goes, come on with the chest, shake it, flip the feet. Then she goes with the head. They go ding, 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 ding. And then they have the travel back. That's something that we've seen. I think Ojo Gang did that too, right? Come on with the arms. They pull it, which is also really cute. Interesting, like all of this, the arm swing looks similar to what we saw Motive do, wasn't it? Right? So now this is a risk, what they chose to do. Because now it's a piano. Look at how you cook and how we break it back. And now she's leaning over, so we get to see this fun moment. Now, it does come across a bit elementary or a bit simpler. It's we changed concept, but it's not complementing the concept that was established. Right? And she goes, yawn, messing with my sinuses. Like we're yawning, so a lot of our choices don't quite match the words either. And then we strike a pose and we have them go around. So it did just feel like a killer, not a killer, but it broke from what we were seeing and expecting, and not in a productive way. But that could just be, once again, if I were to give feedback as to what could be disconnected about it, it's we were tying so much on the piano that we weren't factoring in what we have built up, and we kind of killed it by going in a different world. But remember, their theme was Alice in Wonderland modern take, so could that be their attempt in trying to tie that in? Maybe, but that goes back to the previous point I made, is when you go concept very specific like that with the dumbbells with Ojo Gang and here the Alice Fits inspired situation, if Saweetie ain't wanting to do that in her video, she ain't gonna pick you, right? Because you've already you've created a narrow-minded lens, or you've limited the options and the choices, right? So swinging the arms, the chest, that shake it fast. Taking a high, so a little party moment. Shake it fast. So the hip was cute on that with the build up. I really liked that dynamic. It was good having them go for back to front. Swim the arms. Subtlety. Traveling the arms up. And then it looks like we're all engaging, facing each other. She goes shake it, little lean over. She comes up. And then we have the head. Love the headbang on that. Come on, chest. We trace it. We have the arms, little wag on it. And it goes shake it fast. And she's like, oh, hi. Thank you so much. Love it. Now here's another question. Did Lee Jung go above and beyond compared to her dancers to where it felt very clear that she was Saweetie? No. It gave more so she is a main dancer feature, not I am Saweetie. Could it be because of the fits? Sometimes it's just that simple. If there was a way heavier contrast, not just in color, but in actual, like, yes, some of the fits, like of course with the number 33, but everyone's got a little bit of a abstract take, right? Hers is not aggressively different than everybody else's because she has similar color palettes, which makes sense. And she's got short, so that's the note that I would give this to, is that from a styling standpoint, we're not creating a huge enough contrast either through color or through styling, more through styling, to where she's able to really stand out and make it clear she is Saweetie, right? So that's going to be a note that I would give this. Now remember, this is all preference game. This is an artist mission. This isn't Mega Crew. This isn't a choreography to a criteria challenge. This is literally super, super subjective because you're going off of who did the artist best. It depends on your knowledge of the artist, and it's going to depend on the artist's feelings too, right? And so this is really going to be a shot in the dark in a lot of ways. I'm just trying to figure out for myself what are going to be some pros and cons or areas of potential, let's use different verbiage. What are the pros and cons of each routine? Because not a single routine's perfect thus far, and that's fine. Not a routine's going to be perfect because we're not Saweetie, right? And so it would be Saweetie does it herself, and it's everything that she wanted to do plus some. And there may be a chance AG Squad pulls that, right? I don't know, but it makes me excited. But also, I think that's where I'm coming at it, is that there's always going to be something that can be an advantage for a group, just as there could be an advantage or a disadvantage for another. So I really don't know with this, but I'm excited to look at AG Squads. All right, AG Squads right here. We have Aaliyah as our feature. They picked her because of her strong stage presence, as well as they wanted to showcase confidence and class, raw energy, everything that makes up AG Squad. So I am very intrigued. They want to be captivating from start to finish. Let's go!
Shake it, baby, shake it fast. Look, this is how you cook, now we break it back. This the A plus, you looking like a minuses. Allergic to the cap, is messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. Bend it over, making knees touching head. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. I'm about to sipping bubblies in this bubble bath. Wins and losses when I'm writing out my memoir. Got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. It's a celebration, baby, now let's pop the cork. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 8-inch heels, I be standing on business. Click, clack, standing on business. 4-inch nails, thumbing through big digits. Yeah, yeah. I got one question, daddy, what a cash app. Bundles in my Birkin, I don't do the cash app. Daddy, I move it on your tippy toe. When I pull up with the gang, we be looking like gold. Wins and losses when I'm writing out my memoir. Got some baggage, so I'm tripping at the clear port. It's a celebration, baby, now let's pop the cork. Okay, it's time to blow the whistle, life is too short. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. 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 Look, this is how you cook, now we break it back. This the A plus, you looking like a minuses. Allergic to the cap, is messing with my sinuses. Don't be acting camera shy, twin strike a pose. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake it, baby, shake it fast. Shake
They said pan to the heels.
여러분의 좋아요로
That was really
팀
funny. Okay, wow. So they took risks too, right? Where they basically said, okay, sweetie, you don't need to sing the outro because you're not going to have a mic anymore. You're just going to pop the freak off at the outro. That was really, really cool. That was really, really cool. That was, wow, well done from them. Okay, let's talk about it. So in the very beginning, I was surprised at how complex Aaliyah was dancing alongside everybody else. But I'm like trying to find the right words. I guess that's a huge compliment, right? The fact that I can't easily formulate my my phrasing on how I want to look at this, right? Love the fact that you have Aaliyah with her hair out, natural, living life, and I love that we have our, what is it, knots? And are those what those are called? But I love that. You're here for it. Everybody's hair is in a high, straight pony. She brings that microphone up. It is interesting. You have the hinge back, so she's having a moment, living her life, doing a trace up. Everybody else has their arms out. Love that. They hit it down. This part. This is how you cook. The fact that she's doing all of that. Okay. I was expecting, because they went so full like that, I was expecting them to be full the whole time. They weren't. Very, very smart. They kick out of it, and they hit, boom, come on, with the hit, the tap, the scoop onto the hip is nice, boom. We do an isolated interruption on the hands. She goes to minuses, and they go, hit it, boom. And I like that we accented the inside, bring it out, hit, back, and then we have the arm, the hand bringing it out to the forehead and down. And I like that you have a functional dancer where this is exactly what I was talking about with bums ups, is this right here, where you have a dancer using content to justify the feature, but then you still have Aaliyah, your feature, your main artist, there narrating it, right? Yeah, and I love that. She goes, boom, strike a pose, she hits it, boom. Now this, when it comes to risk-taking on hip syncopation, they freaking took that. The amount of variety they brought makes it super competitive. Because you're like, I never thought that you could syncopate your hips in that way to this track. It was nice, right? Yeah, that knees, tap your elbows. And the fact that she had her freaking twerk as she is hitting her. That is such a risk into the next section, right? And then they pick it up. That is so competitive. This chorus, good God, right? And then they sipping bubblies in this bubble bath like we swim in. She goes, wins and losses. I'm writing out my memoir. Just excuse me. And then she brings it up, baggage, so I'm tripping. And I like that she trips and everybody else is like, what? They look at her. They're like engaging with her. And she's like, it's a celebration. Pop the cork. Now everyone's joining in. Nice. Whistle, life is too short. So they're popping the heels in order to make the hips accented like that. And she's up. Look to the back. And now she joins. And then they dig it with the pelvis. It's nice. So they hit it in. And they sing, and notice just with the hips, we bring it, we create a nice legato, but we do heels. Then we do our hips, creating a nice legato moment. And then we're going and exploring a different plane with our hips. That's really smart. And it helps break up the shake it, right? And then bring it down low high, we come up. Boom, boom, shake it fast, come on. Doesn't that remind you of what Royal was pulling a couple times in the season? Yeah. And I like that she has heels. Boom. I'll be standing on business. And then do a little box step. And then they join in, click, clack, click, clack. And it goes, and I'm standing on business. I love the little swoops on that. They take the arms over and then we're walking. Nails. And the nails. Yeah, that's how they're showing the nails there. Thumbing through, and they're thumbing through big digits. Yeah. She goes, yeah, they go to the inside. So you don't need a phone for it, but she goes, yeah, yeah, and they hit with the head. So you have the digits where digits on a phone, so that's where you got that. And then you also have digits like the number, through a lot of money being sorted through, right? So I saw teams approach both. I respect the different wordplay choices on that, right? So they went through digits. Yeah, I'm talking to my ladies, right? So she's still talking to somebody, but she's not on a phone. Yeah, come on. Yeah. And then it goes, where the cash at? I like my bundles. Is what they do with the hip, and then they send it to the other side. And they're like, I don't do it. Like, excuse me, the audacity. It's giving that kind of presence, which works so well for this, right? Come on with the hair. Then she brings it up. Everybody is down. I don't need your tippy toes, so we didn't get to see the tippy toes part, so that's unfortunate with the zoom in, but you know, we can't control that. And she says, pull up with the gang, and you have the gang here with their stylized hands, and then she puts her arm up like I'm pulling up. Like a lot of times you're pulling up in a car. I've been looking like goals. Come on with the hips. She walks. I like that they're frozen. Boom, the look over. And they go, right now my memoir. And she's like, war. So she just gets to give charisma. They're validating the wordplay. And they get baggage. So she goes, oh, trip. On the clear part, I love that. And then she goes celebrating. So they look to the inside just like what we saw before, but it's balanced because we were over on the stage right side and now we're on stage left. And she goes, pop the court. And then they bring it in. Life is too short. And then same thing, but notice a different camera angle, so it does provide some separation for the first time. And they bring it back. And then same thing, shake it fast. And it's nice that we do get to see the actual hips for this one second time. Bring it down, so we go bend the knees, straighten the knees, we come up. And we go shake it fast. Come on. We have a little feature, they just cross over, which is nice. Then we have two more. All the dancers get some love. She's like, let me take off my shoes, but I'm going to keep eye contact with you. She's like, here's my shoes. Yes, I took them off. What are you going to do about that? And she goes, hit, hit. And then I like that you have your ladies in the back is also nice. So she goes pose, so they're posing. And then we have a pop. And then we're down, we're still going shake it fast. Boom. Shake it, shake it, shake it. So she's doing it all but to the front. And then she tosses that microphone forward. And now it's time for Saweetie to pop up. It is time for Aaliyah to pop up. And we swing it, high, low. And it goes shake it fast. You toss it. Swings are nice. The claps down. Come on with the hands. I love that. We're not doing nothing. And it goes with the hat ISO is really nice. Now, could a component be a dancer goes and brings her microphone to her after, so this can easily be able to convert to the next track, or she can talk after, those types of things, maybe. But the fact that we're thinking about that logistic just shows how tailored this is to an artist, right? It's really, really nice. Just like you have a very obvious separation in color palette, but also in the type of fit. There was no questions asked. She needs to be the center of our attention the whole time. How do the other girls make it happen, right? It's not just the hair, it's the color, and in the places where there is a color there, and the actual length too. That's the kind of stuff that I think was unfortunate with Bums Up. There wasn't enough of a deviation or a clarification for us to appreciate Lee Jung as a feature, right? So the walk back is nice. Yeah, if you had a dancer be able to give her a mic, that would have helped with it. Shake it. And then I love the finish. Boom. That's a freaking like album cover right there. God, that's so cool. And they have fog. Did anybody else have fog? And I love how it panned it down to the heels. So that was really, really well done. So out of them all, who would I select? I would say AG Squad and Motive are going to be the two most competitive ones in terms of the Saweetie now, like how Saweetie operates now, right? In vibe, in her tone, in her fashion, in her visuals. I can see Bums Up and Ojo Gang provide a perspective that Saweetie could be inspired by because she doesn't operate in some of those facets the way that those crews did, right? And it did appreciate the risk taking on the concepts. Are they going to land well? We won't know until the episode airs. But in a nutshell, I do believe AG Squad and Motive did a fantastic job with captivation and integration of us as a audience from a video side to where it felt like I was a part of it in comparison to just watching dancers, partake in a track. And I can't quite place why psychologically it's coming across that way to me. That's why we all get to be lifelong learners here. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. All the girls should be proud of their growth, of the fact that every crew brought something that made it feel like the crew, but it showcased a difference in how they've been approaching a challenge, right? And I know that they're so fatigued, they're exhausted creatively and physically and emotionally and mentally. So the fact that we even have products like this, we commend them and we celebrate them. You guys know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.